Hey folks, hope you're doing good. Got us a late night vid to check out. This is a band from the UK, Rotherham. It's a 2 or a 3 piece, can't quite tell. There's 3 people in the picture, but just 2 on the right up. They're a sludge doom stoner band. Now, you know we like that stuff on the late nights. This is an 11.5-minute track, so get yourselves comfy. But this is Swamp Coffin. They got a track for us, Last of the Summer Slime. Here we go. Yeah. Super fat. Hear the bass, hear the strings rattling on the bass, flapping. Sounds sick. Good washy cymbals. Dope. Love it. Love it. Love the vocal. Love the guitar sound. Love the riffage. Cool groove. Bass sounds sick. Drums sound good. I like that they're keeping the cymbals off this part as well. Gives it a cool edge. Sounds dope. It's really loud. It's really prominent in your ears. It's nice and wide. Really get lost in the sound. There's a vocal layering in there as well. This bit's just has got a good old school groove to it. Yeah. Bass sounds sick. It's got those kind of nice black and tremmy bits as well in it. Nice. Vocals Sounds great. So a nice amount of reverb on it. It's heavy as hell, gravelly. Yeah. Yeah, I love the way the bass and the guitars sound together. You've got the two separate tones, you can hear each one individually, but they support each other at the same time. Really sounds nice. And super deep. Cymbals create a great wash for the high end, fills out that high end with a great sound, balances out the mix. Yeah, I'm loving it. These guys must be tuned to Z, because that's about as deep as it goes. Because it's so low, that's where you can hear the bass string flapping. Comes through in the tone, just sounds sick. It's still holding its note. The string's so loose, you can actually hear the flap of it. Yeah. Falls into those notes. Sick. Yeah. This is what your ears sound like after you've been to their gig. Yeah. That's the end. Loved it. That was an 11.5 minutes of fucking deep and dirty goodness. Yeah. Loved everything about it. I think I spoke about it all in the video, but just loved everything about it. The guitar tone was absolutely dope. The bass tone was even doper. It's like that's 10 out of 10 dope and 11 out of 10 dope because they just both sounded amazing. So deep, so thick, so dirty. Held the notes though, even though they were tuned down as low as you can go. The notes rang through, the groove rang through. So they must have had some extended range guitars or something like that, because otherwise you lose the notes. It doesn't hold the note. You kind of get a boom. That's how those genty guys get that baumy sound, because when the string's too loose and you pluck it, you kind of it goes sharp before it comes into tune. But it wasn't doing that. It was holding the note nice and tight. So they had nice and tight strings on their guitar. That's what that tells me. So they must have had some extended range, because it just, it still had the power in the string. Sounded sick, but even though you could hear the bass strings flapping away, they still had a power to them as well, and the tone had a power to them. Very, very powerful music. Drums sounded awesome. The cymbals had a real nice sustain and wash to them, which filled out the high end, which, you know, would have been lacking if it wasn't there. But there were parts where they held off the cymbals and just worked the toms and the bass drum, you know, more towards the start of the track. That sounded great. That worked well as well. It left that space so that when the cymbals did come in, it made more of a difference to the music. It's ramped it up even harder. And then when the vocals came in as well, which are just... Everything in this band was dope. I must have said dope about 100 times this video, and that's usually the grindcore guys that get all the dopes, but I thought this was just dope. That's how I would describe this music. Dope metal. Loved it. So yeah, and even though there wasn't a video to watch, I don't know how these guys got under the radar with that video, because I would have normally said, hang on guys, this is 11.5 minutes, we need something to look at, but I was lost in the music. I was just kind of zoning out on the video, and this putting my ear and my mind to the music. Loved it. Hope you enjoyed that, guys, as well. That's a great one. I have to check these guys out. You could hear the Britishness come through. I love British music. British metal, it's just got a nice edge to it. The vocals particularly. Just sounds dope. Anyway, that's probably just because I'm British, but yeah. When I hear the British metal, I just think, yeah, this has got just that extra edge to it. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed that, guys. We'll see you around. Bye.